Hi, everybody. It's that time of the summer again to talk with our finalists for the Kawiki Driver Development Program Scholarship. And joining me once again is Ryley Music out of Norfolk, Virginia, 18-year-old, runs primarily at the Langley Speedway. We've talked with Ryley a couple of times already now this season. And so I want to start kind of with where we left off last time, Ryley. The first part of your season hadn't exactly gone the way you wanted it to. And I recall you talking about you were going back to some tried and true things, or had gone back to some tried and true things, and kind of felt like there was a turning of the corner. How's this last stretch of the season been for you?
Yeah, I definitely felt like we've turned a corner. We went to South Boston, had a good car, and got in a wreck, and had a good car every week. Just something something wasn't right, and then after the last segment ended, this segment started. We went back to the track, tested some more, and really hit on something, and really started putting a good run together until we had a rear end break early, running third or fourth. So one day when the bad luck ends, we'll move forward and hopefully have a chance at winning a race.
Yeah. So with it, and this again, something we talked about last time that I want to expand on this time, but learning through adversity. And one of the bedrock founding principles of the qualities that Alan Kulwicki espoused that are looked at is never stop learning, right? So, what have you learned over the course of some of the struggles this season that have made you a better race driver, a better leader for your race team?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of always been ingrained into me. I've always been taught that if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, and a lot of people don't do it, and it's definitely not easy. So we just kind of keep working and growing our program each and every week, and one day it'll all turn around. It'll go our way, but right now we're just gonna keep rolling with the punches and keep continuing what we're doing.
So basically, the biggest lesson is never give up and keep grinding.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure. What's been the best race this season for you? And I don't necessarily mean results, but the race you're proudest of in this season.
Uh, the proudest one for me was probably the Hampton Heat. I got to drive for Nelson Motorsports that weekend, and we weren't exactly where we wanted to be during testing, practice, and the first half of the race. We weren't really all that great, and halfway we went a lap down, got our lap back, and kind of started to work our way through the field, and just kind of got pinballed around by another quickie driver and somebody from Georgia. So we just got pinballed around and ended up kind of stalling out where we were, but we were about a top five car, and just things didn't go our way. But it was a really cool opportunity for me, biggest opportunity I've had in my career, and I can't thank them guys enough for letting me do it.
Excellent. And that's the one that showed you, hey, there's a little more light at the end of the tunnel here. Excellent. So, racing, work, school. Here we are, the very end of August, about to be the beginning of September. Where are you in balancing life in all of the different things? Last we spoke, you were working basically full time and then going and working on your race car. Where's life at for Riley Music?
Yeah, I mean it still hasn't changed. I definitely haven't gotten the school done as quickly as I thought I would. So still trying to knock that out of the way. And then um, race cars still about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night to 9, 10 o'clock at night, and work from 7 to 4 and have a little brief 2 hour break there and fill school in between that or right after the race car. And then my girlfriend just left for college. So that opened up a little bit of a time slot to get more school done. So definitely just balancing it and trying to get all the important things in life taken care of each and every day.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about important things in life. Part of the Kawiki Driver Development Program is asking you how you give back to the community. And in your case, you've done a toy drive for several years now, a few years anyway, that I believe started with Christmas in July. So it's underway now. How's it going? Tell us about your toy drive.
Yeah, it's definitely doing good things. We've raised a little bit over $2,000 and a bunch of toys. Like it's covering my living room full of toys, and it's definitely really, really cool to see. We've collected shoes and jackets for kids as well. I actually talked to somebody today about partnering up with a golf tournament and
Hmm.
trying to do something with the golf tournaments, and that's another thing. I love to golf, so maybe get away from the racing and get into my other passion of golfing and maybe see what we can do there. And I think that would be really cool as well. So we're just going to keep working on that.
What's a good golf score?
I'm Tiger wish he
Yeah,
could, honestly.
yeah, you're like me. Yeah, it's fun to be out
I,
there,
I,
but don't look at
I
the
like to do
score.
it. Yeah, it's not great.
Understand that. Langley Speedway season is winding down. There's only a few left, right? Where can folks see your race coming up?
Yeah, so we got Langley in 2 weeks for a 100 lapper, and then Langley in August as well, I believe. And still looking at Wake County, and still looking at now we're kind of looking between either the Orange Crush 250 at South Boston in October or November, I think, and looking at the Thanksgiving Classic at Southern National. So just kind of see where our season wraps up at Langley, and that's gonna decide where we go next.
How has being involved in this program this year impacted you?
Man, it's changed my life. At the start of this year, I didn't exactly know where my life was headed. It, it, to be honest with you, it was kind of not in the area I like to be in. And with the help of one person, really big person in my life, and in this program, he helped me turn my life into a 180. And I can't thank him enough for that because who knows what direction I'd be in without him and his help in this program.
Excellent. Well, a little time left in this season to try and grab a couple more trophies. And I appreciate your spending the time with us. As always, we're following along from a distance, and I'll be pulling for you as Langley's season winds down, and maybe you get a couple of those other travel events around the season, and begin to think about what to do over the winter when you're not in the car racing. Ooh, that's a chilling thought, isn't it?
Yeah. I, I hate the off season. It gets boring.
Yeah, I understand. Racing is good. Ryley Music from Norfolk, Virginia, one of our finalists for the Kawiki Driver Development Program 2026. Thanks for spending the time, Ryley.
Thank you.